The answers that you've been looking for have finally arrived. So you're about to get these deep revelations, things that have the power to set you completely free. Now, as a lot of you guys are going forward on your journey, you may have been wondering things, and the things that you're about to get the answers to are going to answer questions from decades ago, maybe even things since you were young, and it could be even like secrets, like family secrets, friendship secrets, deep, deep secrets that once you know the truth will set you free, okay? So we're going to be jumping into these vibes to see what this could mean for you. Very first card up, deep secrets revealed. What we got? Oh, 5 of tokens, financial struggles. For some of you guys, this is why you've always felt left out, why you've always felt ostracized or put out to the side, why you've always felt cast out of situations, why you felt different, right? For some of you guys, you may have grown up with financial struggles, and you're about to see where these things originated, the root of financial issues, and you're about to solve those things. For some of you guys, this is generational curse type energy. You're about to find the root to a generational curse. Remember, I was just saying decades ago? Okay, could have even been centuries ago. Things that people in your bloodline have been praying for centuries. And now you get the answer. And you are the one to break things. For some of you guys, again, this is going back to how you've been maybe treated. Why you've always been on the outs. There is a secret. There's something you don't know. It give you what I call paper bag syndrome, where you walk into the room and you got a paper bag on your head and it's a drawing on the front and you can't see what you look like. You can't see what your face looks like, right? And people can't see the real you underneath the bag. And that made you feel some type of way your whole life. Now you're about to find out why. And when I tell you the answer may rock your socks, okay? It may shock you, but it will set you free. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Let's get a collective something they don't know, maybe even a sneak peek into what this deep secret is that's going to set them free. Oh, 21, the world card. This, again, I just said set you free. This is the last thing. The last chain. Let's say you've been in a cave your whole life, your whole bloodline been in a cave, and you the only one who got close enough to see, listen, there's a way out. But it's just one chain holding you back. You're about to break that last chain. It's been holding back everything, and it's about to break. I'm seeing like a dam, and it's water. It's just gathering, and then boom, it just busts through, and now it's just overflowing. Some of you guys' life is about to be overflowing because you finally got something. You finally reached that point. So it says the journey may end, but another adventure awaits. So it's the end of everything you've ever known. For some of you guys, I hate to say it like this, but I'm going to just say how I'm getting it. Everything you've ever known is a lie. Or I just heard cover up. Ooh. For some of you guys, it's not just a secret, it's a cover-up. Some of you guys don't even realize you've been the center of attention your whole life. You've been the center of orchestration, whispers behind your back. Everybody know about this. That's why I said paper bag syndrome. You walk in, everybody see the paper bag on you except for you. You're the only one that didn't know. And some of you guys, again, like something may shock you. And there was orchestration behind the scenes, but it's over. Once the secret is revealed, or maybe once you speak up about something you should have been spoke up about, it's going to bring something to light and boom, over. This is the biggest thing you've ever done. I don't know who this is for, but this is the biggest thing you've ever released. This is one of the biggest breakthroughs you've ever had. You did it. You're releasing something for the first and final time. Let's see what we have. What is good about all of this? What's on the high vibrational end? 10 of circus. And you're dropping the burden. This has been something that has been plaguing you, plaguing maybe even your bloodline. But for a lot of you guys, you know how I say you're the center of orchestration? So sometimes people use you as the scapegoat and they place all their burdens on you. It's like, well, okay, that happened to them, but let's just sweep it under the rug. Well, it's easy for them to sweep it under the rug because it didn't happen to them. So you're the only one standing there carrying that pain. Or, somebody did something and you saw something and they want to trick you and gaslight you, and you grew up with that burden on your back. You know, you got a lot of stuff. People wanted to make you look crazy. And that was a burden. You know, it's a lot of burdens. Being the scapegoat. Again, I did a video about a black sheep turning into the goat. This is that same energy. It's how you become the goat, because you carry them burdens. But at this point, you're dropping them. It's like whatever secret comes out, it's like all of those burdens was lies told on you, rumors spread about you, and you get to stand up, and each and every single one of them drops, and whoever baton it was, stick it was, burden it was, they're going to have to pick it up and carry it themselves. A lot of shame is coming off. A lot of humiliation is coming off. A lot of things that were placed on you is coming off. So let's see what we got on the low vibrational end. What's something that maybe you need to watch out for, or something, you know, you need to be prepared for? Oh, King of Tokens, a noble and prosperous leader. So we're going to clarify to see what this person has to do with this. This is a person maybe who a secret may come out about. Something, you know, is going to be revealed. Let's go ahead and let's clarify. Oh, 7 of balloons. 7 of balloons. Sabotage is at play. So that's what you're going to find out. Again, a lot of stuff that you're going to find out is not true. It's setting you free. These are chains and restrictions that have been either subconsciously placed or burdens, like, you know, that you've been carrying for a long time that you didn't even know was your burden. Like, for example, let's say you was a kid and they said, oh man, you know, you was in the kitchen and you was playing with matches and you burned the house down. And for your whole life, you've been carrying that burden. Meanwhile, it was your 55-year-old uncle or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But for insurance purposes or whatever, they blamed you, right? Take this how it applies. They orchestrated it to make it your fault, and then you find out all these years later that ain't your fault, right? You ever seen a movie like that where you find out later on it wasn't them? You gonna find out really it wasn't you. Like, you wasn't trying to play victim, you wasn't feeling down and out sorry for yourself, but this is what was placed on you. And it could be numerous times throughout your life where situations and scenarios have played out like that, and you know, you end up holding the bag and the burden of things that you were never, ever supposed to carry. Let's see what we got next 7 days as it pertains to this energy. Ooh, King of Circus. We got another person we're going to clarify. But this is the ringleader of flare, masculinity, and irresistibility. I mean, I was just talking about an orchestration this whole time. You being in the center of something, you being the target of something, the scapegoat of something, to blame for something. And this is the ringleader. So in the next 7 days, the secret might be revealed of who was the ringleader of orchestrating this, how this whole thing was going to go. Okay, let's just go ahead and blame them. You know, we're going to say this and say that, and they was there, and then I was over here doing this, minding my business. Everybody walked away clean and scot-free except for the innocent person. Symbolically speaking, take it that way as well. But I'm saying this situationally for a lot of you guys, that a lot of the things that have been placed on you, you're going to find out, nope, wasn't you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and clarify the King of Circus next 7 days. This could also be an ally. I don't know. Maybe this will be the person who exposes something and says something. We'll see. What is this King of Circus here for? Oh, no, it's the Tower. Nope, somebody is getting bust out. Like something, the truth will set you free. It is a tower for somebody, because once you learn and once you discover it wasn't your fault, you didn't set the fire, you wasn't to blame, everybody knew it, you were the only one who didn't know, you walked in the room with the paper bag that said you was guilty whole time, you was innocent. And somebody never wanted you to find this out. Somebody never, for some of y'all, you was a kid when something happened. They never wanted you to remember. They were counting on the fact that if we all sweep this thing under the rug, they're too young to remember. But dang on it, it's a crazy thing about healing, that you get to the root of why you feel the way you feel. What has been implanted or, you know, instilled in me that should not be there? Well, you're going to find out. And when you do, boom, that's somebody else's tower. And rightfully so. I feel like in my spirit, justified. That's a justified tower, my boy. Let's see what we got bottom of the deck. Oh, 7 of tokens. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. I don't care how long it's been. You reap what you sow. You know? People don't get to leave this earth before they reap what they sow. Or I'm feeling it like this. Some people be like, oh, well, you got to come back and reincarnate and do it in another lifetime. Well, in this timeline, you're going to get it before you leave. And it's going to be seen. So this Seven of Tokens is talking about the seeds you plant will determine the harvest you reap. That's why I said justified on this tower. This is a justified tower. You reap what you sow. It's justified on that Seven of Balloons. You know, Seven of Balloons is the sabotage. I tell y'all with this card at the time. We had this in the other reading where she was getting ready to beat it. She was getting ready to win, high score. That clown didn't want her to do that. So he pulled it. He pulled the electrical cord out. Sabotaged the game right before she hit the big score. Her name would have been lit up on the screen until somebody beat the score. And it had been already years before somebody beat the score anyway. Which means her name would have probably been up there for years to come. But somebody ruined that. All because they didn't like it. They own little preference. But that's going to blow up in somebody's face. All right. Anyway, that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Also follow my other social medias. And I'll see y'all in the next video.